Today I wanted to talk about the decks that I've been using in September, since I really haven't had a chance to go over them yet. These are decks that I used for my Instagram tarot challenge. I was doing the Corn Tarot challenge from a few months ago from Sincerely the Craft, and the way I've been using it is using a tarot deck for the question and then the oracle deck for the clarifier. So I'm going to do a little flip through of my oracle deck. This is the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Had these for a few years. Let's see. Yeah, these are copyright from 2010, so. For the love of Mother Earth and all of her children. So it comes with this book, which as you can tell is a little bit beat up for mine. Each of the cards and then their meaning. Each card has a page that talks about almost the science of the card, what the, for instance, clouds are formed from. Why are they formed? And then a little bit of, how they're perceived in the real world. And then after that is kind of the interpretation of that card within a reading. So it's a decent sized little book. It's not a teeny little white book, but it's not so big that it's hard to travel with you. And this deck is one that I have taken with me to the beach many times, to the mountains. It's kind of a oracle deck that I've traveled with. So my book and my cards have gotten a little bit beaten up just from all of that. Particularly, here's my ocean card is a little chewed up on the corner. Anyway. So these cards they are not really meant to be used reversed like a lot of oracle decks. They have an up and a down. On the back you can see kind of the tree of life, the above ground, and almost the reverse, which is just as pretty. So I always think of it as above, so below. But it's also a light and dark kind of dichotomy as well. So these cards, they're going to be all over the place too. I love the natural world that they represent. So they're very realistic, photorealistic. And so we have the fog, and then a keyword, veiled. And that makes sense. The fog, things are hidden. You can't see everything. So the colors on these are lovely. They're all different colors that kind of relate to the card they are. And we'll just flip through. The river. And the movement, you can see the movement. You can see the ripples and the bend here. Gaia, which is a nurturing card. Mother Earth, the volcano, volatility, and you can really get that from the cards. Forest. So I really enjoy working with these cards. They're very almost simple in their design, like the title and the keyword and the picture, and that's all you need, because having knowledge of the natural world, you can pull that into your interpretation of it. It's a solitary island, and you can think of all the ways that these make you feel. The crystals is a cave. stability. Meadows tend to be very delicate. It just works really well as a clarifying kind of card, it works to just bring in a little bit more of the emotional side of whatever's going on. It's a very easy deck for me to read. And I just love the variety in it. Because you get the more esoteric, the dreams, the stone people, but then you also get the very concrete parts of our world as well.
Yo soy una hija del Inti Sol, de la Pachamama y del Inti Sol. Yo soy hermana del pueblo Coya, del Inti hermano y de la Aymara, de la Aymara, la Aymara. Yo misma me guío a la libertad, el Aymara, la Aymara. Un indio me guía a la libertad. José Gabriel, el cóndor canqui, el gran Tupaki, es Tupac Amaro, el gran Tupac, que son mis hermanos cordilleranos.
Ancestors. Family trees. The ocean, this is when I get hot and it's almost beat up card. Just going with the flow.
Yo soy una hija del Inti Sol, de la Pachamama y del Inti Sol. Yo soy hermana del pueblo Coya, del Inti hermano y de la Aymara, de la Aymara, la Aymara. Un indio me guía a la libertad, el Aymara, la Aymara. Yo misma me guío a la libertad. José Gabriel, el cóndor canqui, el gran Tupaki, es Tupac Amaro, el gran Tupac, que son mis hermanos cordilleranos.
In this picture, you can see
Oh,
the expression. Fairies have earth magic. The tree, there's our picture from the back, the grounding.
Yo soy una hija del Inti Sol, de la Pachamama y del Inti Sol. Yo soy hermana del pueblo Coya, del Inti hermano y de la Aymara, de la Aymara, la Aymara. Yo misma me guío a la libertad, el Aymara, la Aymara. Un indio me guía a la Yo soy una hija del Inti Sol.